Okay, so I'm going to show you how to upgrade the firmware on a CoMo Net or CoMo View device. I've already taken a backup, so you can see how to do that in a previous video. But I'm here, I can see the device, and that's my IP address 192.168.1.164. So if I drop this down a second and go to my folder that I downloaded from the Kistler website, I can see the Flash programmer here. Open that and give it my IP address 192.168.1.1.64 and connect. So you can see in this case I'm going to program both devices. If you have a CoMo Net, you only need to program the measuring unit. So I open the file for the measuring unit, which is CNET 0314, and then I go find because I'm currently using a CoMo View, I open the display unit and I open the file which is CTerm 0211. Okay, so I program both devices at the same time now. Erase and program Flash gives me a backup. Okay, so that is now erasing the Flash, and you soon get a message up saying it's being reprogrammed. Okay, so that's now programming the new device. You'll see this bar will now run across the bottom of the screen. I'm going to pause this recording because this could take 5-6 minutes. Okay, so we skipped ahead a few minutes now, and this Flash is almost finished reprogramming. And now it's moving on to reprogramming the screen. So you'll see the erasing Flash starts up again. If you're using a CoMo Net, then you're finished. It'll come up Flash is successfully programmed. If you're doing a CoMo View, then you have to do both devices. So I'm going to skip ahead now while it does the second stage. Okay, so we've just skipped ahead a few minutes, and now we're waiting for the programming the Flash to be completed. That's almost there now. Okay, so the Flash is successfully programmed. So we OK the message, and very important, we disconnect. We can now see the firmware version there, 211. That's the display unit. If we go back to the measuring unit, we can see 314, which is the current versions of firmware, both the measuring unit and the display, if you have the display. So we disconnect from the Flash loader now. We can close that down. We can close this down, and we will go back to our web browser. The device is now rebooting, and we'll just refresh the web browser. And there we go. It's a good idea to reset the memory. So if I log on, enter the password, and OK. If I go to System Setup, I can do a factory reset here, execute, and OK. Again, the device is now rebooting. And once it's rebooted, you should see it's now wiped. refresh my web browser again. Okay, I accept this message and run it. And here's my CoMo view in this case, which is wiped clean. So if I go to log on, enter the password, okay, I can now go back to system setup, backup and restore. I need to set my IP address for the server, which in this case is 101.10, and go to backup and restore the CoMo, tell it what the file name is called, which in my case is 6-11-13, and I go restore. I overwrite what's already there, and my backup is loaded. If I OK that, go back to my measure, and I'm looking at my parameter set, and I'll see my manual force test 1 is back there. OK, and I can do a manual measure. And we're back, ready to go. Okay, thank you very much.